Welcome back to the channel. Today is a little video about why I take the engine apart. What was the problems? So 1 year ago she was not very polite, or what is called very good about running. Sometimes she run, sometimes she will not run, and she will not start. And then I found out that there was a lot of diesel into the sump. So at that point I didn't know, but I read online, and then I find out that this pump was the problem, and these two valves, one of these two valves was not function at all. So I shift this pump so not pump diesel into the sump, and also the diesel pump at the other side, I shift the seal. So then I know that no diesel will go into the engine. I also shift the oil, and then I run her a little bit, and then I hear a noise from the cylinder number 1, very big noise, and she will not run. And it sounds like a cracked piston ring. She fires up again, but then cylinder number 2 have the same like a big metal sound, like a ding. And I think, oh, then piston number 2, some piston rings have cracked. And then I think that, okay, diesel in the sump is not good for the bearings, and now I have like 2 cracked piston rings, so I must do the whole engine. So I take her apart, and when I open her, I found out that one piston ring at cylinder number 1 was cracked, and I found out that the nozzles cylinder number 1 and 2 was stuck. So that's then I could see the problem. So that's why I shift everything. I could shift the rings, but I think, okay, I'm inside the engine now, so I absolutely shift everything, the liners, the pistons, the bearings, everything. I have the book here for the repair. It says that you can leave the engine on, you can take the front off. You must do that for taking the sump away. So I think that, okay, it will be easy. It was also easy, but now I'm finished, and I will say to you guys that if you do the engine, it is more easy to just take the front away and take the engine away from the tractor, put it to the engine stand, and then do the engine there. It is more easy, but it is possible to take the front end away and take the sump away, and then do it when the engine is there. You can spin the bearings on. It's easy to do. It's okay. You'd have to be careful, but it's absolutely possible. And the book says that you can do it, and it's true. You can. I spin the crank. And when I spin the crank a little bit by the hand, I also spin the bearings inside, and then they click fine in the little notch. They click and things is fine. So now she had run for, I think, maybe three hours. Yesterday I put her to working temperature. She was very warm and fine, and the coolant go up like 1 time, and then I shut her off. Then I know she was very warm, and then I torque the head knots again, and today I do the valves, and then the timing was little like 98%. So today I do the 100% spot on timing. And then about the first start, it was very difficult because the batteries was too small. Now I have a big battery with 95 amp, and it's very heavy duty and very fresh, so it can crank over. But I have problems about bleeding the system. It was very hard to make a video because battery was too weak and I didn't get any fuel. It's very hard, everything, very difficult. So then I find out that this fuel pump, it was 8 months old, and it will not pump anymore. Sometimes it pump, sometimes it will not pump. Then I called the company and they say, yeah, there's no discussion about that one, you just send it back. I send one to you right away. So 3 days after, then I have a new pump. I put that on and I could bleed the system, and she started up right away. So hopefully this pump will last more than 8 months. I don't know why these pumps are so unreliable, but I must look every time I drive, or I must see about how it goes. And then I make a new copper line for if there will be a coolant. It can goes out here in the top and then goes down. Inside here there is the old brackets, everything for this line. I was thinking maybe I do like a hose, but I do the soldering up here, so it looks nice. And then I have like a copper, looks more classic. And back in the 1962 they will absolutely do with copper. And then I also make a new line for the return line here, going down to the return. There was a crack in that one, so yesterday night I make a new one so I can put it on today. So that is a story, and that when I stand here today, now I know about the problems. It was a fuel pump pumping in diesel, shift the seals, another one, and then 2 stock injectors and 2 pistons with cracked rings. But I'm very happy about it now, because now she runs perfect. There's no smoke, there's tons of compression, so it turns out good. And a little bit later on I have a 35X engine out to the farm, so I put that engine up to the engine hoist and make the new sleeves and put her back together so she can run. So that is the update from today. Then I will upload this video, and later on today I will make more video. Egil, my friend, my Norway friend, he will come and he can take this old girl for a little spin here at the road and the garden in the snow, and I can make a video so you can see how she goes. I wish you a good day. See you soon. Cheers.